Islamic greeting. Shalom, peace. All of you, I want to thank you firstly for being here tonight. Clearly this has been a rather horrendous week for us, as you can imagine. We had hoped that this talk would take place at the University of Oxford, my alma mater, and I'm sure many other people in this audience alma mater. Unfortunately, because of pressure and lobbying by the Zionist group in this country, the Wilson College called me in yesterday to get together with our secretary to just inform us flatly that this talk cannot take place on their premises. And the reason given was that our speaker is controversial, our speaker is a Holocaust denier, our speaker calling for the dismantlement of Israel, amongst other things. So I asked the President and the Ambassador, what happens if we had an official from the Israeli embassy? We had invited this person to come and speak. Would there be any problems? They didn't answer. But clearly there would have been no problem. And by the way, for those who don't know, the Muslim Educational Center of Oxford has for 5 long years used the premises at Wilson College for a wide range of speakers. Both on the extreme right and left of the Muslim community and various other people, because we believe in free debate and discussion. And it's through discussion that we come to a better understanding of our opponents' points of view. So I'm not here to give you a long lecture about this. They tried very hard to prevent this man, well, introduced him at the moment, to come and speak. Fortunately, they didn't succeed. We only yesterday had to move heaven and earth, so to speak, to get a new training. Suddenly this thing came available. And there's a very classic verse in the Quran. The translation is, they plotted and planned, and God plotted and planned. And God is the best plan. Now it gives me great, great pleasure to introduce to you Rabbi Ahron Cohen. He is the leading figure in a group called Netura Karta, which means the city, the guardians of the city, or more accurately translated, the guardians of the faith. This is a group of Orthodox Jews based in Israel, this country, America, Canada, and elsewhere, who believe passionately in the authenticity of the Torah, the Talmud, and have a very original interpretation of the scripture and the understanding of the faith. And from that perspective, they argue that the creation of Israel in 1948 and the Zionist project is a toxic abomination to the religion of Judaism. Now, they have their reasons why they oppose Israel. They have their reasons why Zionism to them is such an abomination. And we wish to hear from them their perspective. I'm sure in this audience we have people who may not find their views compelling, but as we live in a democratic society, we should allow people to speak and for us to make up our own minds. We don't need a nanny state. We don't need someone to say we cannot hear this person or that person. Some of you may know that in Metro, a few months ago, last October I think, we campaigned for Nick Griffin, the leader of the British National Party, to be given the right to come and speak here. I don't agree with that man. But we shouldn't stifle debate. And this is, I believe, passionate as a Muslim, as a human being, this is what my faith tells me to do. And for that reason, we are so deeply grateful that Rabbi Cohen is here. And for us, we should really applaud him for coming today. Many people would have said, no, it's too much hassle. No, I do not want this kind of botheration in his time of life, but this is not my time of life. So I said it with the greatest respect to him. I just met him today. I'm very thrilled that he's here. I'm sure he's going to give us a wonderful perspective from their point of view why Zionism is not Judaism and why anti-Israelism is not anti-Semitism. So without any further ado, let us welcome Rabbi Cohen. more or less 40 minutes plus or minus, and then hopefully we'll have lots of questions to have a nice discussion and dialogue so that we all go into the spring night a little bit enlightened. Thank you.